New Year's Eve is approaching with thunderous hoofbeats. And with its approach, men and women around the world are considering what their New Year's resolution should be. Let's explore this from the perspective of the philosophies of Lao Tzu, the sage. But first, do take a moment to click that red subscribe button. Then find the icon in the shape of a bell and click it so that you will be notified the next time I upload a video. Most of us have heard the phrase yang and yin. Contrary to popular belief, the Tao Te Ching is actually a love letter for yin, arguably one of the earliest feminist texts. Yang is very much about having a take control attitude, a controlling attitude, where we are prone to contrivance and forcing things to happen. And that is exactly where goal setting comes from. It comes from our male, yang energy. And Lao Tzu, the sage, was not terribly fond of that. In my own life, I have found that the more I set goals and emotionally and intellectually and creatively invest in goals, the more rigid I become, the less patient, the less resilient I become, the more aggressive I become. And that makes sense because I've plugged into the making it happen energy. But what about yin? How can the path of yin help us to grow and evolve? Upon the path of yin, we practice a type of mindfulness. No, it's not concentration. It's not actively focusing on something. It's passively, vulnerably, non-conceptually allowing ourselves to notice whatever comes up, whatever occurs in our circumstance or our body or our mind. One of the keys to this is the choice of courageous vulnerability, what some Tibetan authors call naked awareness, completely freeing ourselves from any form of intellectual or emotional defensiveness. When we do that, we will not have to look for our shortcomings. They will volunteer themselves to us, maybe through memories, maybe through imagination, perhaps through a combination of both that some folks call confabulation. When things come up, when our flaws or shortcomings or simply ways that we can do better are revealed to us circumstantially or physically or intellectually, the temptation can be very real to leave yin, go back into yang and make it happen, fix things, fix them now, grr, arg. However, if we persist in the centered spontaneity of simplicity, neither pushing away the realizations of our shortcomings nor clutching onto them, we are creating the fertile ground with which our growth in those revealed areas could manifest effortlessly and spontaneously. But wait, you might ask, what happens if in our spontaneous new actions we make mistakes? I'm scared of that. To which the sage would respond, don't be scared. It's not a possibility. It's a certitude. You and me and everybody will mess up epically. What separates the fools from the wise is our attitude towards our errors. If we use our errors as an excuse to dive back into yang and embrace our controlling nature, we've lost the path. However, the more vulnerable and defenseless we are before the effects that we generate, be they positive, negative, or neutral, the more we will grow along the path, the passive, yielding, non-conceptual path of the yin, of the Tao. If you are interested in this, then by all means, download a free copy of the Tao Te Ching from my website, or a free commentary of the Tao Te Ching from my website. Study it daily. If you have questions, write me. Just address questions to me on the commentary of any video, and it'll make its way back to me. Or, of course, you are welcome to participate or register for the next series of weekly live webinars, where you'll come to class and learn philosophy and learn meditation and be able to give voice to your questions. If that sounds like something you may be interested in, then I invite you to find the registration link below the video. Until next we speak, may you and yours be happy and healthy, and may you have a delightful new year.